Steve to throw first. Game on.
How long is that shirt, by the way?
It's a long shirt.
It's almost down to his knees.
But Barney's a man who likes a long shirt. It's pretty much some sort of a moo-moo.
Darren Webster, you could cut a second shirt.
180.
Away from the sartorial matter, Steve West opens with a ton 80 just to give Rene Eidams something to think about.
100.
Yeah, these are new darts for Steve West as well. He's only been using them today.
So far, so good then. 4 perfect darts.
How about
140.
Ton 80, ton 40 is not bad. And these are darts from a company in Japan that he's had them made.
137.
Seen a few players use these. This manufacturer, Justin Pipe does, Mickey Mansell. Look at this. Oof.
130.
Oh, this isn't 25. He could have been on for a 10 darter there. As it is, he's on for an 11. A great response from Eidams. How about this for the start of the match?
51.
Yeah, then tops for Steve West.
Game shot in the first.
11 darter. That is an authoritative start.
Game on.
For the man with one of the dodgiest nicknames in darts, simply the West.
83.
Seen 15 players through to the second
91.
round already on the opening day of the Happy Bet International Darts Open here in Riesa. Just one more spot
96.
remains. Seeded players entering the fray tomorrow. And because of the withdrawals of world number 1 Michael van Gerwen and the 16th seed Darryl Gurney, only got the 14 games tomorrow, so it'll be 6 in the afternoon session, full 8 in the card in the evening.
83.
Which one of these two guys is going to make it through? The crowd here in Riesa certainly want it to be Rene Eidams, the man who,
100.
or one of the men who carried the German flag in the World Championship at Alexandra Palace this year and gave a bit of a scare to Michael van Gerwen, the world number 1.
Yeah, more than a bit of a scare. It was a massive
Stevie O'Quire, 170.
potential upset. Just going back to that defeat by Darren Webster for Max Hopp earlier. We have had some German success today. Mike Holtz beating Michael Barnard 6-5, and then the host nation qualifier Dragutin Horvat beating Ricky Evans 6-4.
79.
Ooh, now then, Rene Eidams missing
65.
tops for the 99 to break. Great dart. Tops he wants.
Game
There
shot
it
the second
is,
leg.
and a
Steve
15
West.
darter to follow up his 11
Third leg,
darter, and
to throw
Steve
first.
West.
Game on.
Wow, impressive start.
Yeah, the 11 dart holder throw for the opener, the break of throw to lead 2-0. He has reached the
81.
second round of a European Tour event on 3 occasions already this year. Like I say, still maybe reflecting on that missed darts.
134.
4 match darts he missed against Peter Wright in that eventual 6-5 defeat in Dusseldorf. West led 5-2 in that one as well.
Yeah, he had former champion in Dusseldorf, Peter Wright, right where he wanted him. Just a case of sewing the match up, but he couldn't quite get the job done.
Yeah, he was up against the crowd that day as well, the hugely popular Peter Wright in Germany. And he's going to be up against the crowd here again, but he'll be looking to silence this crowd, and he's made a good start of doing that as well.
60.
Yeah, it's only the second year we've been here in Riesa, the second year of the International Darts Open. Michael Smith, the defending champion. He is here, he's come and scoped out the venue. The site of one of his 3 Euro Tour victories.
Likes East Germany, doesn't he?
He does.
Michael Smith.
He always wins in East Germany. One here, one in Leipzig.
60.
Beat Benito van der Pas in the final here last year. Benito among the seeded players that we will be seeing in action tomorrow. And despite there not being Michael
59.
van Gerwen or Darryl Gurney, we've still got some huge names in action. Dave Chisnell, Michael Smith, Mensur
81.
Suljevic,
Rennie O'Quire,
Benito,
170.
Peter Wright. And of course awaits the winner of this one. Eidams won't take out the 170, and West is looking at 119
96.
for a 3-0 lead. Eidams
119.
perched on 74. Start on the 19s. Treble 20 for tops. Simple equation. There's the treble. And there's the double, and what a shot, Steve West.
Fourth leg is
3 legs one,
first.
all on double top. And Rene Eidams, he's in all sorts of bother.
Yeah, we said he was looking to restore the smile to the face of the German fans after that defeat for Max Hopp, but it's not going to plan so far here for him. Steve West, we've mentioned the point before with Robbie Green, another player who has suddenly discovered the knack of qualifying for these European Tour events. He's qualified for 4 of the last 5, and we'll also see him in Mulheim and in Hildesheim as well in mid-October.
125.
But yet to go beyond the second round this year in the European Tour.
I think Rene Eidams has just pushed his average up to just over 100 there, and yet he hasn't hit a dart at double.
60.
Because Steve West has just been getting the job done. 11 darter, 15 darter. And then taking out that 119
60.
excellently in the last leg. Only allowed his opponent 1 dart at double. This is a very, very strong start from Steve West.
100.
As I pointed out, he's been playing this kind of darts pretty much throughout the year. It's just that he's, there've been games like the Peter Wright one where you think he's got the job done and then, oh no, it's just got away from him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure West would love the chance to have another crack at Peter Wright this weekend.
121. Ready, you require 160.
And that's all right. The 1-2-1 leaves him Shanghai anyway.
It's worked out nicely for him. Whether by accident
92.
or design.
Steve, you require 120.
Well, 3 legs one, all on double top. Oh, well, he's not going to take out double top here.
40.
Well, this
scruffy one.
Requires 68.
This might be Eidams' chance to get a leg on the board. Has that found the triple 20? Yes, it has. Double 2 then he wants instead.
64.
Not to be.
Steve, you require 80.
You see the pressure there. Eidams, he missed the first dart at a double and he was shaking his head. He seemed too busy reprimanding himself to have a
27.
proper go, and that is a mess from Steve
4.
West.
Yeah, he'll be reprimanding himself there as well as he heads over to the table. But West might get another chance here because Eidams is in the madhouse.
2 score.
And he will be back.
Steve, you require 53.
Now 13 tops will it be? You suspect it will.
Well, the way he's hitting tops, you would think so. He should have had 3 clear darts at it, but he kind of threw that last dart away and hit the double 3 instead of the 19. Down for double 10.
43.
Well, it would have been a double
Ready,
break and it would have been very
2.
difficult to come back from. Will Rene Eidams take this out? He
No
won't.
score.
Oh, that's the danger, of
Steve,
course,
you
with
require
double
10.
1. And it's just not happening here for Rene Eidams. He's had plenty of chances to get this first leg on the board, but he's not taken them. And Steve West has another opportunity here to extend his lead
Game
to
shot on the
4-0.
fourth leg. Steve West.
And
5th leg, it's Steve to
a
throw
long,
first.
long way back now for
Game on.
Rene Eidams. 2 breaks down. West throwing first as well. 2 legs away, and this could be over very, very quickly indeed.
Well, all that mucking around in that leg on
100.
the doubles has dragged West's average down. It's still in the low 90s.
47.
Standout performer of the day has probably been Chris Dobie for me. I mean,
Yeah.
he was superb against Christopher Ratajski. He averaged more than 102 and he finished superbly, but Joe Cullen was very impressive as well. Darren Webster made relatively
91.
light work of Max Hopp using darts he bought from the merchandise stand earlier because he's haven't arrived with the luggage on the plane. But Rene Eidams fires in his first maximum. Is it something that can just kick him into gear here against Steve West? Because he needs something.
Yeah, we've had plenty of highlights today. Just the one
55.
whitewash, Ryan Meikle against Rastovitz. Peterson thrashed Kevin Painter 6-1 as well.
11 score.
180 followed by 11. Just when you think maybe
140.
Eidams had found another gear, he goes and chucks 5-1-5.
And then he throws a treble 20.
99. Steve, you require
Well, it gets him to a
150.
finish, but Steve West is looking at 115, and it's likely that he's going to get 2 goes from here. 90 left, so is it a ball for tops? Yeah, well, that's what you like. it's always a tricky one. If you go 25 ball tops,
164.
you might get a good lie, you might get a poor one. Ooh, treble 18 would have given Eidams a shot at the ball.
96.
Steve West.
Steve, you require 30.
Oh, he went straight for the double 15. Thought he might have split it, but he needs double 4.
26. Ready, you require 68.
Now then, Rene, a chance for a break here. Good chance as well.
Only going to get one dart. It's a double top. Rene Eidams.
48.
Just not happening.
Steve, you require
Just not
4.
happening for the cube. This time it's West's turn to blow his
Ready, you
score.
require 20.
Well, he's being given an opportunity, Eidams, here for a break back. He's got to find a double low, and he's just not doing it at the minute.
Oh dear.
No score.
That was
Steve, you require 4.
so far off the mark.
The cube needs things simplifying. Oh,
That's pitched awkwardly. Oh, that's made matters worse. Steps over to the other side of the oche. Little gap to work with
Game
here.
shot on the 5th leg. Steve West.
West
6th leg is ready to throw
finds
first.
that double
Game
2.
on.
24 darts hold of throat.
well, look, I mean, there's less pressure on whatever you're throwing at when you're 4-0 up and your opponent...
59.
Can't hit a double.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's had 11 darts at double and hasn't hit a single one. But irrespective of that, that was one heck of a dart from Steve West. He did not have much to aim at. He moved right across
100.
the oche and just squeezed it in the corner there. He is one leg away, and we could see the second whitewash of the day.
100.
But Rene Eidams is still battling. That's second 180 for him.
Yeah, I was about to say, Rene Eidams, I think, is better than this, but it's just not happening for him, and there's just another flash of what he is capable of. A 180,
40.
but too little too late, you feel here.
And if he is to win it, it's going to be some comeback.
Wow.
98.
He's left the 164. Even a maximum doesn't get West down to a finish here, so Eidams knows
60.
that he's got
Ready,
time
you require
here and
164.
doesn't need to use the ball route, even if he had hit that treble 20 and followed it with a treble 18.
57.
But even when he gets into position, you just don't fancy him to finish the job because of the way he's been fluffing his lines on the doubles. And if West can just apply a bit of
Ready,
pressure here, he's down to
107.
a 161, and that would be a stylish way to finish things off.
Tops for Eidams. He's
Game
got a
shot
leg on the
sixth leg.
board,
Ready,
and there you go.
7th leg is Steve to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, nicely done. 19
140.
treble 16 tops for a 107 checkout, 5-1. That's more likely from Eidams. Is it delaying the inevitable, or is it the start of what would be an incredible fight back?
100.
We'll find out soon enough. West has the advantage of throwing first here, and he's got a lead of 40 plus these.
81.
Just the 81, but 121 points ahead. The finish line is in sight for Steve West.
60.
It's that consistency issue for Eidams here now.
Oh, why not? Why not fill it up? Ooh,
140.
somehow managing to find his way through the first 2 darts to miss the treble bed, but
Go on, Rene.
oh,
123.
he needed all
Steve,
3
you
of
require
them.
140.
6 darts from 140 for Steve West. That is not what he wanted. Or that.
All that's found the 1.
24.
Wow. Okay. Windows slightly open here for Rene. Needed a treble there.
60. Steve, you require 116.
Now, the way he's hit double top for most of the game, he may look at the 19s here. Yes, needs a treble. Doesn't get it.
39.
That's a
Ready, you
couple
require
of
158.
ropey visits from Steve West. He had 6 darts from 140, and he's only left 77.
93. Steve, you require 77.
Yeah, it's just as well he had that cushion and that Eidams wasn't able to punish him in any way whatsoever.
Game shot.
But
And
West
the
has
match,
punished him
Steve West.
in devastating fashion. wrapping things up with a neat and tidy checkout of 77. You suspect there will have to be room for improvement. It started so well for him, the 11-dart holder throw, and Eidams simply never really got going. He soon found himself 5-0 down. Too many missed doubles for the German. West once again through to face Peter Wright. Maybe revenge will be on his mind post-Dusseldorf tomorrow when they meet in the second round. That's one of the highlights of tomorrow's play. Just the 14 matches to look forward to following the withdrawals of Daryl Gurney and Michael van Gerwen, but still, nevertheless, plenty to look forward to. Day 2 starts tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock local time. 6 matches in the afternoon session, 8 in the evening session. Michael Smith, the defending champion, with us tomorrow.
It's not my problem, I don't care. As long as I win, I'm happy, I'm okay.
First match is always a difficult one. So I think you played a good match, and then you started to go ups and downs.
Yeah, if it's too easy in the beginning, you start to relax. No disrespect to René, but in myself, I started off strong, played well, and then relaxed. You can't relax. You shouldn't relax.
Next opponent is Peter Wright. Last time you beat him when you played him.
I did, but the last time we stood on his stage, I said I'd beat him, I didn't. And I was 5-2 up, but I got revenge, and now tomorrow, that's when it counts.
Okay, so looking forward to that. Thank you very much. Steve West.